Tonight on CTV, a new center supports individuals who are experiencing homelessness.
Then we bring you an update on the new construction projects on campus.
And later, we see how CSU celebrated its 150th birthday. All this and more starting now on CTV.
Good evening, Rams. I'm Janae Hancock.
And I'm Jake Oskverick. Here's what's happening in the news near you. A serious collision occurred yesterday at 2 in the afternoon at Drake Road and Ridgeon Parkway and closed the intersection for 3 hours. According to Fort Collins Police Services, a Dodge truck collided with the driver's side of a Toyota Prius in the intersection and severely injured the 23-year-old driver of the Prius. The truck driver was treated at the scene for minor injuries. Police do not suspect either driver was under the influence, but investigators are trying to determine if speed or failure to stop at the stop sign were factors. Anyone with information about the collision is asked to contact Officer Drew Jerkovsky at 970-416-2224.
One of 3 suspects accused of breaking into a Fort Collins home last summer and assaulting 3 people were sentenced to prison Thursday. 19-year-old Deshaun Flanning pleaded guilty to first-degree assault with a deadly weapon, which is a Class 3 felony. Through a plea bargain, Fanning was sentenced to 10 years in prison. According to police, an adult male and female were assaulted, and a juvenile male was shot in the altercation. The other 2 suspects involved in the assault have hearings within the coming month as well.
The 90th Air Force ROTC detachment here on campus was recently ranked the #1 detachment in the nation.
I mean, everyone's very ecstatic about it. It's amazing. I mean, to be #1.
The new year has brought the prestigious title of Best Air Force ROTC detachment to the 90th detachment at Colorado State University, beating out 49 other large universities.
So there's like a lot of criteria, right? You know, we have GPA, the academic aspect, you have the physical aspect where we have, you know, the fitness assessment where, you know, you have push-ups, sit-ups, runs, and then all those scores add up, you know, how the commissioning rate from our detachment of how many people actually become officers in the Air Force from here.
Known as the Mighty 90, the detachment is home to 200 cadets and has paved the way to success for hundreds of brave men and women over the years.
You know, our commander, our colonel, he's amazing. He came in 2 years ago here because it switches every, 3 years around. And he came in and he had, good goals set in mind. And those goals of, high academic and high GPA. And he's a great person where he leads by example. And that's something you learn in RTC a lot. I know a lot of the other detachment. I have friends at different universities and, I know how hard they work and how well their detachments did. So I know we're doing really good then, and it's awesome to be #1 and compete among great detachments.
Sounds like a great time to be an Air Force cadet here on campus. That's very exciting for those folks. Construction is part of daily life at Colorado State University. CTV reporter Alexandria Cullen takes us to the Meridian Village construction site to get the scoop on the different projects going on around CSU.
Thanks, Jake. CSU is becoming more famously known as Construction State University. As projects go on all over campus, many wonder if there's any end in sight.
Walking around campus, it's clear to see that there are changes taking place. A big expansion includes the new lagoon in the front lawn of the LSC. So how long can we expect construction to last?
A majority of the work will be complete by March, and then our goal is early June that it'll be usable for the public. So it'll be coming this summer and hopefully before the concert series starts.
And as we start to see some of these construction projects wrap up, we'll begin to see even more in this direction towards the second half of the year.
The Laurie Student Center is on its third and final phase of construction, working on the north end. However, if you plan to stick around on campus over the summer, beware, because the Transit Center will be closed for a short period of time, making transportation via the main center unavailable.
When students arrive back in mid to late August, the north end of the Student Center will be open, but it'll still be a construction zone.
So where do the funds for these projects come from? Student fees and state donors make up the majority of sources. However, interestingly enough, the university has a facility fee advisory board made up of students for students, allowing us to prioritize what we want to see done for the future of this campus.
There is a discussion at the UFAB about the next big wave of projects, which would involve Glover, Clark, and then physiology and environmental health sites.
It's encouraging to see how big of a role students' voices play in getting the job done here on campus when it comes to construction.
Definitely. I know construction is definitely building up on campus.
And what construction project are you most excited to see begin?
As someone who spends a lot of time in Clark, I can't wait to see that construction kick off.
Definitely. In honor of Black History Month, individuals all over Colorado are making sure every hairstyle is recognized and respected. The state of Colorado could be the fourth state to defend the treatment of all hairstyles, regardless of type and texture, in the workplace, with the Crown Act. The House Bill 21048 includes eliminating hair discrimination for styles like braids, locks, and twists, which are all historically linked to race. CSU's United Women of Color organization is taking one step forward in making sure all hairstyles are recognized with their annual hair show, which occurred this past weekend. Their theme for this year was Ubuntu, often translated as I am because we are.
CSU broke ground on the Temple Grandin Equine Center yesterday morning, marking a historic day for the College of Agricultural Sciences. According to a CSU Public Relations release, the center, located off of Overland Trail near the B.W. Pickett Equine Center, will be home to animal therapy research, equine-assisted programming, and undergraduate equine sciences classes. According to the TGEC website, the center will help individuals with healing and development, as well as give students a place to research and learn.
Over the past few months, wildfires raged across Australia, capturing the attention of people around the world, including students at Colorado State University. CSU Restoration Ecology major Chloe Arduino is partnering with an organization called Women for Wildlands to host a fundraiser to benefit 3 nonprofit Australian organizations. The fundraiser will take place on Thursday, February 13th from 10 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon in the Laurie Student Center Flea Market.
A fairly new center is taking the steps to support individuals in Fort Collins. Homeward Alliance at the Murphy Center serves as an advocate for people experiencing homelessness. The nonprofit Homeward Alliance operates a continuum of programs, including street outreach.
Street outreach program, we go out on Sunday nights for a couple hours and make sure people have water, something to snack on, food for their pets, warm clothing, whatever needs that we can meet for them at that particular time.
The Murphy Center truly helps build connections and relationships.
You do get attached. You get to know them personally and who they are as a person. And so I'm used to seeing at this point certain faces when I go out on Sunday nights, and when I don't see someone, no, I am genuinely concerned.
Cheryl describes this experience as amazing because it gives her a purpose.
Most of us don't realize how much we have, and it's an amazing experience because when I am able to see these folks and talk to them, they're so grateful and so happy. We have people, they know we're coming, and it gives you such a huge sense of purpose.
For more information on how to get involved with any of the programs the Murphy Center has to offer, you can visit homewardalliance.org.
Well, that really seems like an awesome program, Janae.
It was awesome to be there, and just to see all of the programs that they have coming outside of the Murphy Center that I wasn't even aware of is awesome. So I really think CSU students to get involved if they can.
Absolutely.
Well, that's all we have for news, but Jeffrey Lindblom is up next with entertainment. What do you have for us, Jeffrey?
Well, Janae, I got a sneak preview behind the scenes of the musical Cabaret that CSU is performing on Thursday. Stay tuned because that's coming up next.